Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Fast TV back again with the latest TFTV news. Hope you're all well on this very fine Friday morning. Sun's out, which is quite nice to see, but you can imagine it being a bit nippy outside as per usual. A bit of transfer news that circulating this morning from Peter O'Rourke, Sky Sports journalist that gets quite involved into Forest. They do say quite a lot of things about him. Reports are suggesting that that Forest Everton are looking at James Garner to bring into the club. Obviously, he's on loan at Forest this season as well. So a lot has been said about him. Everton obviously looking for a centre midfielder. Been quite unlucky with getting insurance on staff from Newcastle, so they are turning their attention to James Garner. Obviously, they are looking for a young English midfielder, and it's looking like that they are looking to try and bring in James Garner. So it's one of them ones where it could happen. I mean, if Everton talked to Man U and actually finished, Man U might think, oh, you might do well in the Championship, especially with like not even playing in Premier League. Obviously, will he get his chance here? Will he get first team football like he is at Forest at the minute? Because, quite frankly, since probably he scored against Peterborough, he just seems to got his confidence back. He's playing well. He seems to familiarise himself in front of fans now, where he's not done it before. So James Garner seemed to started to grow as a player now, and Everton feel like that he could play in their midfield. The only question you got a question about it is, if he goes to Everton, will he get that first team football at Everton where he is getting it here? So that's what you got to question. If you're James Garner, yeah, fair enough, man, you might recall you back saying yeah, but if you're James Garner, you'd be like, why would I go to Everton where I might be in and out as a squad a lot? I might be not getting the first team football, where if you're at Forest, you will be getting that regular first team football. You'd be on the bench if you're not starting. You actually work yourself into getting into Steve Cooper's first team squad now. So now in the first team, I'm playing well. We might even be regular when Forest do resolve their left back situation. So it does make you think. It does make you wonder. And for James Garner, he got to be thinking, will I actually want to go to the Premier League where I'm just going to be a big part player in that centre midfield at Everton? So it's one of them ones. I think that why would you actually want to risk yourself going to Everton where you're not going to get that first team exposure where you are now? I mean, look at where we went to Watford. They came down last season, weren't really featuring that much for Watford last season, where when he came to Forest, he was playing the week in, week out. So I think that's what James Garner got to think, and he got to be realistic in what he wants to do. Yeah, fair enough. It's up to Man U what to do, because it's their parent club. They know shut of doubt about that. But why would you want to risk yourself going to a Premier League club where you might not get that exposure to football? Well, top 10 Premier League club, as I probably call it. Where you are at a top 10 championship team, you are 5 and 4 promotion, you're regular in the team now, you got confidence back in yourself to actually play well and actually score some goals. So, I mean, it's one of them ones where James Garner just got to question it. And yeah, fair enough, the luxury of Premiership football, yeah, it could be that, but playing first team football, not being in the squad. So that's what I do actually think to it all. To be fair, because I think why would you want to risk that for anything? So that's what I do think on James Garner. Do tell us what you think in the chat as per usual, because obviously it's TFTV. We have got the membership perks on the YouTube channel, so do have a look at that. Do get funny into it, because obviously it will help the channel out massively. Obviously, they've been talk of Brennan Johnson last bit. Obviously, Brentford had that big reject for him. There was one rumour yesterday that came to me that apparently was set to sell him, which I find pretty weird because obviously, whilst I said that we're not selling him and we had a bid, we rejected a bid. So I just think it's just media just spreading rumours around just to try and bring up some news. So too many reliable sources not going anywhere, if I'm being honest, yeah. So it's just a shame that everything what's going off. I've just hope Brennan Johnson is keeping his head down. His dad's on him and actually trying to get him focus on the football and actually not worrying about everything what's going off and with the press and what's going off in terms of trying to me all the agents are trying to finish a move. So it is what it is. We're actually that. So, but hopefully that things will settle down with it. So tell us what you think in the comments as per usual, guys. And that's say thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, and share the video as per usual. And actually thank you for watching.